And we're back with another live. All right, guys. Um, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel we go live every day. Okay, but on Tuesdays it's open mic for yes or no questions and sometimes hard truths. Um, on Sundays it's angel messages and sometimes hard truths. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share. Guys, if you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. All right. Like-minded souls are welcome here. Make a difference in someone's life, guys. Share knowledge to those who are open to listen. Work hard. It's free to be kind. Remain positive at all times if you can. Seek knowledge for power, but do not abuse it. You are the magical wisdom here. Manifest powerful connections, guys. Share your space only with those of pure love and positive energy. If you can. Okay, and last but not least, I get what I want, or I'm going to get something better. I get what I want, or I'm going to get something better. I get what I want, or we're going to get something better. As simple as that. I got a few messages before we begin. Okay, again, there's something about following your gut feelings, guys. Follow your gut feelings, okay? There is some type of betrayal. Follow your intuition. Something related to like value, insight, or some type of perception. It may have something to do with love, or it may have something to do with monogamy. Your gut, it's more than just a feeling, okay? Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships, okay? Whether they're romantic or non-romantic. Focused on the important ones. Remember, you also must bring value to the table for someone or people or anyone. Treat others with respect, or else karma is going to bite you in the ass, okay? And remember that 3 is a crowd. Remember, 3 is a crowd, okay? I don't know why it's telling me that, but it told me this yesterday, guys, when I was doing the messages yesterday. It said 3 is a crowd. It started talking about some type of betrayal again, okay? So just pay attention and be on the lookout for that. Like somebody may have not put somebody down or something like that. They're telling you to follow your gut feelings, and I got that again last night. So this morning as well. So just so you know. Yeah, my everything's changing here on YouTube. I don't know what they're trying to do to me, but it seems that some things are definitely changing. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but my reach is very, very short lately. Like the live as you come in. There's only 3 likes. There's 20 people on here. I'm going to say no to that, Ahood. I'm going to say no. Yes, there's going to be a reunion, Priya. I'm going to have to say no, Vita. I'm going to have to say no. There's a possibility. I'm not going to say all the way, but it could have been something that happened there. Shania, I'm not going to say that it was like full, but it's just giving me that it was a possibility. Open-minded reality, there's a possibility, but it's not 100%. But somebody's juggling, or somebody is making a decision. I'm going to say yes, Ahood. I think this person will. Strong possibility they will. I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to say yes, Patty. I'm going to say yes to that. Leah. I'm going to say yes to that, Gigi. I'm going to say yes to that. Possibly look out for a Sagittarius, Amandia, or someone of another culture. They may have a different culture than you. I'm going to say yes. Benud, I'm going to say yes. You're welcome. Yep. All right, I'm going to give some messages in between. 7 likes, 45 people in. He's juggling priorities or something. He's juggling something, Vita, and he is still in a state of like introspection. He still needs enlightenment here. He needs to change something. He has to sacrifice something, and he has to release something in order to move forward. That is all. All right, messages until the likes go up. I'm just going to do messages until the likes go up. I'm going to stop questions. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages for the collective here. All right, so we have beyond compare on the board. Don't compare your love life to anybody else because everybody's is very unique. What else do we have? What messages do we have for the collective? 4114 on the board. So someone needs to take this path, this next path, or this next chapter in their life. They need to go at it alone. You need to take time out to be on your own for a while. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody needs to take the time out to be alone. You have to do it alone. The journey is stopping you, okay? The journey is stopping you so that you can do it on your own. This must be done on your own, okay? So they're going to create blocks. Things are going to happen where you're not, may not be going in the direction that you want it to be going in. So it's going to cease you with everything. Incoming, things coming in, it's going to stop you. No, I'm trying to wait till the lives come up. There's 15 lives and 51 likes lives. There's, well, it changed now. So nobody wants to like the live. People would rather just leave, but they want a question answered. So gotta like the live. Thank you for the $4.99 Banud. You gotta like the live, okay, guys, to get your questions answered. But somebody needs to go at it alone right now. You're needing to take time out or to be on your own for a while. I did see 4114 on the board. This is an exceptional opportunity that an individual is going to experience in life here. This is a big number. 4114 is. It's about financial gain, okay, in life. But you have to see everything in a positive light in order to get these finances, in order for these things to change for you. So 4114 is also professional activities. This is something I was saying you might need to go at it alone for a while. So that's what that was about. All right, 20 likes, guys. 55 in the chat. Spirit, please and thank you. Give me another message. So, swept away is on the board, okay? And that simply means that caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions, okay? Somebody could be caught up in romance, or you need to clear out your emotions at this time. Now, let's see. September, I actually never seen anything like this before. I mean, like, I've never really had trouble getting people to like the live. That's why I think, I don't know, something's definitely off. All right, divine timing. The ticking clock is on the board. You have to let love unfold naturally and give it time to grow. Do not rush love, okay? Do not rush a situation. Do not rush somebody to do something for you. Do not rush, okay? Hi, Tyus. So there is a divine union coming in for some of you. Empathy is going to bring love and harmony. So we must pay attention to how the other person feels, and we must have empathy for them, okay? We must be empathetic. Yeah, I know, September, and it's causing like problems, like even all around the board in my life. If I don't put my foot down on here, it's going to cause problems. I have to demand the equal give and take, because if not, it's going to put my other things in my life out of balance. And I try to keep everything in balance now. I've given a lot to this channel without any question or any doubt. I always answer people's questions. It's most of the time been always free. I just now been requiring donations only because I see that it turns into greed and everybody wants, and nobody wants to give. And that, my friends, will not affect my life. It's going to affect yours as well. But I have to set boundaries. And we've been getting these readings. If you guys have listened to the messages in the readings, it's been telling you to set boundaries. Set boundaries, because if you don't, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it also said yesterday that if you don't get things in the right format, you know, a tower is coming and 555 is coming in, and it's going to push you. Okay? It's going to make things happen. I'm not trying to be there for that party. If you guys want to be there for that party, that's fine, but I'm not going to the 555 party. I'm not going. I'm not going to that party. I'm not going to the tower party. It's not going to happen. So I follow the guidelines of the divine. And I won't be there. So some of you, you know, you're going to get this fluttering heart too. You're going to get this fluttering heart. You may meet somebody, but something definitely is gonna happen here. Your passion is gonna lead you to a love that you desire. Yes, we have to push forward. I'm not going to backwards party. I'm not going. So you're gonna get some signs. Trust in the universe, that the universe has plans for you. You need to follow your heart. I've been telling you guys this for the last couple of days. Yesterday was about intuition. You have to follow your gut, that intuition, whatever it is. It's time for you to make different moves, okay? I told you I move with you guys, and whatever messages I get, most of the time they're for you too. You can go ahead if you want to go, Shania. I'm not going to the party, okay? Because there's a tower party. I'm not going. I don't want to go. I don't want to be there. I'm just going to follow the rules of the divine. You've been listening to Hood? I'm serious. People, listen, the messages are there, okay? The messages are there. All right, so for some of you, For some of you, yeah, Ahood, I'm starting to pay attention and listen to whatever it tells me to do. And that's what I'm trying to do so that I can keep my life in balance on all areas. Okay? So some of you have up some defenses and your barriers are caused by past hurts. I talked about this yesterday too. It may block you, but you must be patient in this process. But because of past things that happened to us, put blocks on us, and we don't even realize that we're blocking ourselves because of what we say out of our mouths. When we're hurt, when we have problems, we're yelling things out. I don't want to be, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not being bothered. You're blocking your life. So once you place those blocks up, it's going to block everything. And then you wonder why is this not happening for me? Why is this not happening for me? Because you sat there and blocked yourself. Do you understand a block can move from one life to the next life? Yeah. You have to be cautious about what you say. Be cautious about what you say. I'll get back to the yes or no questions if the lives come up. I mean, if the likes come up, guys. Now, some of you with your person, you have a different ideal about love and intimacy. One person could be thinking one way and the other person is thinking another way. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, somebody has some strong roots of resentment. Okay, it could be anybody, it could be somebody in your family. You have to pull these weeds of resentment so that love can bloom in your life, so that it can blossom. Pull the weeds, get it out, clear out all that negative energy that's around you. So some of you have to map your way towards love. If you're looking for love, you have to explore love underneath, unearth unexpected treasures when it comes down to love. All right. So some of you may be having turbulence with somebody, or something could be going on. You know, Spirit is saying heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. Don't get angry with the person. Just heal it with kindness. Just heal it with kindness. So uncover the truth carefully. Some of you need to uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending, okay? So you are in control of your life no matter what happens. You are the person in control. All right, who has questions, members or mods? So again, we have to let intuition and guide our steps. It's going to illuminate your life path that's meant for you. So there's a soul compass on the board. And just some of you need to know that your only limits are the ones that you put on yourself. All right? You're free to have whatever it is that you want. Give me one more, Spirit. But we put our limits on ourselves. Be careful what you say, what we speak. I don't like that side of the flower. That looks crazy. That flower looks awful. They look, what happened? Did somebody get to the flowers? I think they did. Just know that your path holds infinite possibilities here. And some of you need to tame anger. What are you laughing at, Shania? Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. Respect can heal wounds. Just keep that in mind. All right, Crystal, will you overcome the hurdle that's causing you to go down? I'm going to say yes to that, and then you're going to have a yes. Then you're going to have the big yes. I'm going to say yes. You definitely have the Ace of Wands here. So I'm going to say yes. It's a new beginning as well. It's a new opportunity. This is the desire. This is a lot of power. It's a lot of potential here. You just have to have the willpower. Is the Aries coming towards September have good intentions? Does the Aries coming towards September have good intentions? Yes. Yes. Do you have children by him, September? Do you have children by this person? You don't? Okay. Well, I feel like he still wants some type of family. He wants some type of harmony. It definitely is a reunion here. He wants equal give and take. Yeah, he wants equal give and take. He does want a family, okay? He wants equal give and take. Yep. So that's the reason. He wants his family. He still looks at them, and I was going to say that if you guys don't have children, he still sees the kids as family. Okay? All right. Would it be in your best interest, Shania, to accept this proposal from John when he comes towards you? Honestly, I'm going to say no. Don't know why, but no. I'm being honest with you. I don't want to tell you something that's not the case. The Ten of Swords popped up. And I told some of you that you got to follow your intuition. If you're asking me, your gut is already second guessing something. But you guys got to get your intuition in tune. So September, I told you yes to this, right? So how did your gut feel? Was your gut telling you no, or was it saying take a chance? Because this is how you need to start practicing so you can elevate your own intuition. So that when it comes to personal life questions, you can ask yourself and figure out whether or not you should take a risk. You're in training, guys. Pay attention to how you feel when you're asking these questions. There's a lot of conflict between Walter and you. There's some tension. It basically is like clashing of egos. The arguments are very petty. They're not even worth, arguing about, but it's making the tensions rise. So somebody needs to become a better listener. That's the problem with that relationship. Somebody needs to become a better listener. I feel like, yes, Vita, the connection will improve. You have the Magician here. So it's about manifesting clarity. It's about willpower. So it's just, I don't really think that you're the problem. I think that, you know, you have an imbalance. You're working on one thing. If you guys were listening to the messages, you're working on one thing, the other person is not working on something. All right, you got to listen to the messages because some of those messages could have been for you. Somebody is on a different playing field than you, and that's the problem. And I just said we can't force somebody to think the way we want them to think. Maya, should you walk away? Justice came out in the reverse. Should you walk away from this person? All right. Who was I answering that for? Somebody asked, should they walk away from somebody? I don't know who I was answering that question for. I'm trying to find the person. Who was I answering that for? All right, I'm going to go to this one. Will you become financially independent, TK? Something needs to change first. I'm going to say no. And that's the problem. And I keep telling everybody, the messages are for no reason, but we hear what we want to hear. Everything has to be balanced out, and the other person must be in sync with what you want, or it's not going to work. Okay, that was you, Leah. All right, now that I said your name, I got a yes. I got a yes for that. No, but he could see that there was some anxiety or something in you, or some worry or some fear. Or this could be him. I mean, he could have been showing signs of like anxiety, worry, fear, or vice versa. But somebody was in trauma, somebody was in despair. And I guess he could clearly see that. Oh, I said Maya. Okay. All right, let's ask that, Letitia. Does the person that Letitia's with, does he want to commit? I really feel like this person wants to obtain some things in life first so that he can be stable and so that he could be the proper leader. But at the bottom of the deck, I do see some type of deception with the Seven of Swords. Somebody's being dishonest there. Make sure that you guys are balanced in all areas of your life. Is Emmett hiding anything from us? The only thing that I could think of, and I'm just going to say this, I don't know how long this person is planning on being around Ahood. Like, I see them traveling, going somewhere. I see them leaving. They could be going somewhere. Okay, they could start something and then have to move away or something like that. That's the only thing I can see. And I do see like some mistrust. Okay, that's the only thing I can see. Like, I see them going somewhere. Jim, if you didn't ask a question, you should post it up there, because I feel like something's going to come into balance with that. With the person using your sun against you, I feel like something's going to come into balance. Put your question up, Jim. I feel like for you, Vibewood, I feel like it is going to, the boundaries are going to make this person struggle. They're going to be like a little overstressed about it. For some reason. You said the strictest of the strict, so it might cause burdens for somebody. Okay, I see it. I do see the possibility of a new beginning, Jim. It's not a yes card, though. The Fool card isn't about a new beginning. It's about being spontaneous. Can Jen trust locales? Oh. I'm just going to be honest with you. The Knight of Cups in the reverse came out, and this is somebody who's a little moody. It's also somebody who is, they're not reliable, and they're untrustworthy. This person is unpredictable. They may want a new beginning. They want some type of passion. They want a new beginning for sure. But can you trust them fully? I gotta say no. Because they're so unpredictable. Throw your question up, Sujatha. Okay, I see it. Are you on the right soul? I'm going to say yes to that, but you need to make sure you're saving money. You need to save money. I feel like, yes, as long as you put the work into it, I feel like, yes, they're going to improve. Your finances are going to improve. No, I don't think it's her, Amandio. I'm going to say yes to that, Ahood. Yep. Save your money. I don't know why, but it's telling you to save your money. You're asking 2 questions in one, Gigi. The first one, no. Don't trust it. I see sadness. Don't trust the Virgo one. We talked about that on a couple lives ago, September, and maybe about 1 live ago. But I mean, I understand if I don't have the comments on, sometimes you guys don't listen, but we did talk about that. Not directly to you, it was a message. Should. It's not the right time. Don't do it yet. September is not the right time. I feel like yes. I feel like yes. I feel like the energy of the twin flame is still there. That was for a hood. I think we talked about that. I don't remember which live it was, but we definitely had that in a live, that it could be somebody's mother. I was talking about the Empress, and I was saying how something was going on, and that I can't remember what the advice was. I can't remember what the advice was. Well, they definitely like the fact that you will stand up for yourself, Shania. That person, they like how you stand your ground or something like that. So I'm going to say yes. I don't think I said romantically, but I'm going to say yes. I know they like how you stood your ground. It was about a devouring mother. You remember, Jim? I was talking about something about it, so. But I might have said something else after that. So you might want to just hold off on that. It's not the right time. It was, yes, Val, your husband will. It was about, too, that it's time to release ourselves from certain energies. And I was saying, whether it's a mother, a father, a brother, a lover, sister, you have to release yourself in order for balance to come into your life. You have to release that energy. Some way, shape, or form, we have to remove ourselves from people who will no longer serve us, who don't help us grow. Okay? So, because at the end of the day, who you're around helps you fulfill yourself. They help you grow. They help you move. They help ideals come into your head. If you're stagnant, you're around people that won't help you grow, and you find yourself in the same life pattern over and over and over again. You have to release them. That's what I think I was talking about. It is that time. If you've tried to speak to this person before and try to set the record straight and try to set things straight, and it goes back to the same type of energy, it is time to release that energy. And I know it's hard. I know it's not good. I've done it to family members. Some energies just cannot go on your next journey. But if you keep them in your energy, you will never elevate to that journey. You will never get there. And I don't care who tells you that's not true. It is very true. It is very true. You cannot move to the next journey if you got people pulling you down. It's kind of like you're in a pot. They used to say back in the day, they used to say crabs in a basket, in a barrel. Those crabs will pull each other down, try to climb on top of each other to get out of the basket. You have to forgive them, just like Sujatha said, and yourself, and move forward. They are not meant to go on the journey with you. They can't go with you because they're going to pull you down. There's a journey. You have a purpose. You have to keep moving. You have to keep moving, or you will not get those blessings. And remember what I told you about the tower that's coming in. 555 is a huge change in your life. Look at that live from yesterday about the 555. A huge change is coming. A huge shift is coming. And if you don't shift, that 555 will turn into a tower. It's going to turn into a tower moment. I think you'll be able to trust this person to a certain extent, Shania, to a certain extent. But remember, we're talking about balancing things out. If you want love and it doesn't seem to be easy for you and it's not coming towards you, there's something you must remove. Okay, 555. I keep telling you guys, a big shift is coming. If you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. You're welcome, September. You won't be able, listen, it's going to do it for you. And you don't want it to do it for you. You want to start making preparations and start making decisions now. Just even if you have to be around them, if they're helping you, I get it. And other people may not be able, you may not be able to find the help so that you can get things done and do what you need. But remember what I told you about breeding infection. If they don't get it and put it on you, they'll get it and put it on your children. You have to remove yourself from that situation. If you can't, I get it. But at least show the divine that you're moving in the proper steps to move forward, to have a better life and to be free so that things can come towards you the way they're supposed to. Let me just explain something to you. I'm going to use a sore or a wound. If you have a wound on you that's infected, if you're not giving it the right treatment, if you're not giving it the right treatment, how can it heal? This is the same true as a person. If you are around a situation that an infection dwells in, how can you give it care? How can you give it treatment? Because you're not outside that box. You can't talk to other people and they say, well, that's not normal. They should have never done that. They should have never been treated. You should have never been treated that way. You can't heal. The infection is eventually going to fester. It's going to rot. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to remove something. It's going to remove something. It's going to tear something away from you. So prepare yourself to move forward out of that situation. Okay? Even if it's, sometimes we get with partners and stuff like that, and we move forward with a partner, but that was just only your way out. It's not your destiny. So you can move in with somebody and move away from the family, and then that relationship doesn't work out. And you go, well, I moved away from my family. That was your stepping stone. That was not your destiny. It was only to remove you from a situation. See, the more we allow things to happen the way they're supposed to happen and accept what we cannot change and move forward, the better we are. It's not cold. It's not callous to be able to turn off things that don't serve you. It's not cold and it's not callous. Things come into your life. People come into your life for different reasons. They could pull you or shift you or help you along, but they're not meant to stay. That's what we need to realize. People are not always meant to stay with us. They're meant to teach us lessons, and we have to move on. Now, I believe it was Tyler Perry who said this one time in one of his plays, that there's branches, there's leaves, and there's roots. The people who build the roots with you, the solid people, those are the people that are supposed to stick around. If they're a branch can be torn away in the midst of a storm. That's a tower moment. The leaves fall off by seasons. So you could have friends just for a season. They're not meant to stick around in your life. You could have lovers that are leaves. You can have lovers that are branches. And then you finally find those lovers that are roots. And those are the people who stay in your life forever. But you can have lovers that are branches. When a storm hits, they leave you. There's plenty of people who tell me I got ill and my person left me. That was a branch. That was a branch. They could have been something stable, but they weren't for you. Thick and thin. Through thick and thin, they weren't for you. So they had to leave. But those leaves are people who just are seasons. That's those people who come in and ghost you. You're not meant to be in my life. You're not worth my time. Because you wouldn't have fell away so easy. Okay? You wouldn't have ghosted me if you really, really care about somebody. You were a leave. You were a leave. Yes, you were a leaf. You can't wait for somebody to get a realization that you are a good person. You have to find the person who already knows that you're a good person. You can't wait for that. Don't wait for somebody to see your worth. Because if you do that, you're killing yourself. And you're being selfish. Because you're saying, well, I love them. That's kind of selfish. Because just because you love somebody doesn't mean they feel that way back. It is about knowing your worth, but it's also selfish to a certain extent. You're even being selfish to yourself. You're robbing yourself from a blessing. You're robbing yourself of a blessing. You have to get that in check. Love sometimes means to let go. If you love that person enough, you'll let them go so that they can find someone who loves them the way they should be loved. And you have to love yourself too enough. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve love. I can't love somebody who doesn't love me. You can't love somebody who doesn't love you. It's impossible. It's because you're not loving yourself enough. That's why we see the angel numbers. That's why we see 111 sometimes. It's telling you to love yourself more. If you love somebody more than you love yourself, that's a problem. That's a problem. Love sometimes means to let go. I love you enough to let you go because I know you don't love me. I want you to find love. I want you to find somebody that you love because it's not me. You clearly showed me it's not me. And I love myself. And I'm going to have to let you go. How can you love somebody that doesn't love you? How? If you really look at it realistically, it's impossible. It's just you don't know it yet. Some of us cling to love because there's something missing in our emotionally. If you love me, you would show me, you would tell me, you would teach me. Okay? That's what love is, guys. And I'm going to give you a couple messages. Here, please, and thank you. Give me one for the collective here. Look what came out, guys. Look at this. Laid to rest. Laid to rest. Laid to rest. Look what came out. Storms of love. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. Give me one more. I got 1 minute, guys. They're saying missed chances. So somebody's going to miss some chances here. Don't have regrets about it, though. Somebody is going to miss some chances with you. Don't have regrets. Somebody's going to cross over. Look, crossing over. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. You have to trust in yourself too. You have to believe in yourself. All right? You have to make the necessary moves. Guys, my time is up here. 60 minutes in, it's an hour. We still couldn't get the likes up. 82 versus 42, guys. That is a shame. Because you want to listen, you want to be here, but you won't like the live. It's as simple as clicking the 3 dots and liking the live. Click the 3 dots and like the live. That's all I have, guys. But listen to that as much as you need to. Go back and listen to what I said and let it sink in. I know money-making daughter. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Now, we haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? Well, 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 look who stepped into the room. I'm pretty sure she's all dressed up, guys. Look who stepped in the room. Look who has entered the building. Money-making daughter. There you are. Where are you now, in LA? Yeah, Shania, you know money-making daughter. Yeah. Where are you now? Look at you talking about some hey, hey, hey. Yeah. I bet you must have been doing really well. Well, well, well. Look at this confirmation. Somebody, I knew you heard that confirmation bell. I know you're doing good, money-making daughter. Uh-huh. Well, you definitely have it in you, okay? Excuse me. Somebody's been on TV. I think we used to talk about that money-making daughter, that somebody, you guys, when you know, that group has faded because I think that they got like their wishes granted. When your work is done, money-making daughter, when your work is done, people leave. You have to leave so you can go do those things. But remember when I used to say that some of you are going to be famous? I know you remember, Shania. I used to say somebody on here, they're going to be famous. You guys are going to do big things. You remember those lives? You went to the BET Awards the other day. I could expect that from you. You've been on TV a few times. That's good. But we sent you off. A lot of you have gone. A lot of you have went to do what you're destined to do. There was another one too that was in California or Los Angeles. And I just kept seeing, thank you, Shania. I kept seeing somebody like headed to like fame. You remember, Shania? And all those people, oh wow, money-making daughter. All those people, I feel like September needs to get with you, money-making daughter. But all those people that were on there soared. I talked to a few, like on Instagram. I feel like a lot of you, have soared. They left. So I got like a whole new group, and it just repeats itself over and over and over again. And that's the way it's supposed to be, just so you know, guys. Once you guys get the messages, receive the messages, you get life-changing events that happen if you receive the messages. And this is why this is happening. This is why this person came on here for me to see. Because I'm telling you how it works. If you receive it, you're going to soar. It's almost like you won't need it anymore. You'll tap in every now and again, but you're where you're supposed to be. Congratulations, money-making daughter, but it is nice to see you tap in sometimes. And that's good, September. I'm glad. They're not for nothing. They will carry you. You hear that, guys? Money-making daughter says she went from a loft to a 6-bedroom house. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That it is there for the taking, guys. It's there for the taking. All you got to do is receive the messages and move forward and know what you got to do. That group that I had before this group, was nothing but success. And I kept seeing it. I keep telling some of you, you know, in this live, I say you have the skills. You have some type of skill that's going to get you somewhere. I always say that to you guys. There's something you know how to do. There's something you know how to do. Somebody hit you with a commercial insurance. LOL, I came up. Wow. So I'm so happy for you. And I remember us having those lives a lot. This is going on. That's going on. Some of you are going to come up. Something's changing. Something's happening here. And I'm telling you, there's another person that I think about often, but I know they went and did their thing too. And I saw fame a lot for a lot of you guys. That's okay. That's okay, money-making daughter, but it's good to get everything in balance. You already know that it will come into balance. If not, you will soar. We just were talking about that. Okay, September, these are things you talk about. There it is. That's nice, vibe with. But that's okay though. That's okay with the man part, because I just was telling everybody, if somebody doesn't love you the way you want to be loved, you know what I mean? You're gonna find it. It's gonna come to you. Guys, I got to go to work. Don't try to keep me on here a minute longer. Money-making daughter, tap in. Tap in the next time so I can chit-chat a little longer. Yeah, tap in. I'll be on there later on tonight. I still go on twice a day. So you can catch me in the AM or you can catch me in the evening here. All right, when I get off work. But I love you guys and nice to see you, money-making daughter. Bye, Shania. Bye, Ahood. Bye, Vibewid. Bye, September. We'll catch you later, guys. Bye, everyone who came on. Bye. Bye for now. If you have any questions, I saw you, Carmen, too. I don't think I got a question from you, but if you want to ask a question later on, you can. I see you. If you come back on later, I'll answer a question for you, okay? Bye, guys. I got to go. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Until next time, guys.